Okay, where were we? We were continuing this room tour. Oh, this is a long box. I'm highlighting all the stuff that I read, all those long boxes you saw in the other room. The only thing is, when you mylar them, then you can't fit everything back in. So all these here, I couldn't fit back in the long box. I'm going to get a stool over here so we can look at some comic books. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's get up here. We got toys. This is, my wife got this for me for Christmas. I've been asking her this for years. This is the fork I had when I was 5 years old. As a matter of fact, I have the spoon and I used it and I didn't put it back here. And she got me the set. I didn't have this, but I did have this bowl when I was 5. So I got that for Christmas 2 years ago. I try to buy action figures for less than, for $1, no more, but $3 is the most I'll pay. And I always try to look for like the really obscure ones. So here you have a Black Hawk. And you can see I grew up when these were in the grocery store at the checkout line. We got a Punisher with a really articulate movement here on this one. Buying these when they were discounted at Walmart, Big Lots and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I need to take a picture of that one for Halloween. Deathlock, Dead Man, Black Adam. Picked that up in Dominican Republic, Alabama. So bizarre. One of my favorite Iron Man costume. This thing is pristine. I haven't been able to find out what year that is, but it's got to be 80s or newer, or later, because it's all metal. My son got me that for my birthday. Oh shoot, look at that, it's a $100 bill. I gotta forget that's there. That's my saving up my tips for my cruise. Okay, look, you saw enough toys. My son got me this Batman also. So let's look at some comic books. Here we have the Spirit. One of my few Spirit books. I have 3, but that was the best one. I paid up for that one. Number 12. This is a Hitler cover here. Hero. Whoa. Hero He Too. This I found in a dollar bin. My greatest dollar bin find yet. Number 10. Complete. It's like a $400 book at this point. I put this up. One of my, I don't have many ECs, but I have really nice copies of the ones I do have. I try to find them in higher grades, so I don't buy up the beat up ones. Oh, I just got that book and I read it. It's got 2 Nazi spy stories in the beginning. It's really cool. I think this is a Matt Baker cover. Voodoo, it's the last issue. Then you have the Green Llama with Macro Boy. Macro Boy. War cover. Another EC. A guy had listed like 3 of them on eBay a couple years ago. All half of fair market value. I jumped on them and they were all nice copies. I don't think I put what I paid on it. I got First Black Knight right there. I paid $100 for that at one of the shops here in Florida. I've yet to read that though. I need to read that quickly. My other shop sold this one for $20. This Black Cat. Matter of fact, I just picked up some Golden Age from them yesterday for $25 a piece. They concern themselves more with like key books than Golden Age, and so I get them cheap. Another Macro Boy. Oh, $1. Let's see this. I got this for free off eBay. The lady sent it to the wrong seller. I was in Dominican Republic when I bought it. she said, if I get it back, I'll send it to you for free shipping. And she did. She got it back. A couple weeks later, I asked her, and she sent it to me. It's a pretty nice copy, and it's a pretty tough book to get. I got 2 of these. I just love that cover. And this actually has a Frank Frazetta art in it on the text story. And that was my comic shop. I pressed it. It had a lot of water waste, but Charlton took over the Blue Beetle, and the first 3 issues they did had the original, and then they switched them. That's one of the original ones. They're pretty tough to get. Not scarce, but, you know, tough. And just a counter spy book I bought. I think I paid too much for that, but... So, yeah, there we go. So, here's my closet. What do I got in here? Overstreet guides, my arts. It's my original arts here. Some markers. Mementos and scrapbooking stuff of my life right there. Costumes. And wigs. And I got some colored tablecloths I use for like backdrops for pictures. My clown mask. That's my Charlton box right there. That whole long box, and this whole half box is Charlton. And just some knick-knack odds and ends right there. We did this over here already. We did this shelf. I mean, this table. This is my... I'm not going to go over it again. More Golden Age. This is one that I thought I was getting the original book, and I was getting a reproduction cover and missing the first story. But here's number 4. Treasure Comics, Bomber Comics. This was a eBay win for $10. It's missing centerfold, but it's an extremely scarce book. I just got that in an AOK. It's a high grade. It's really cool. Nice pink background. Slam Comics #1, another extremely scarce book. It's missing back cover. This book is scarce too. Paid $7.50 off eBay for it. So this one, a top 10 in my collection right here. Yondu. This is another hard book to get. Stumbled on that one. What did I pay for it? $22 with the shipping. Probably a good $100 book at least, but not more. These books, so scarce. I found issue 3, and 3 years later I found issue 2, and it wasn't complete. From DTA Collectibles, they wouldn't come down on the price, so I bought it. And then a guy listed another 3 and a #1 issue for $10 each. And these, I've been looking for doubles for this for years, so I have a double on the 3. And I'll never give it up. Waited on this book for years until I could find one under 50, and it's a pretty nice copy too. #1. Another Black Cats, 2 more Black Cats. LB Cole, Warrior. And then up here, I think I talked about some of this stuff already. So we're going to move away from here. And then down here, this is all unread stuff except for the Golden Age. It's read and unread. I keep it all in one spot. Golden Age, Golden Age, Golden Age, Golden Age, Golden Age. Those are copper, bronze, silver, not read yet. Golden Age, Golden Age, Golden Age, Golden Age, Golden Age. And then Dell. We did this already. So all this is copper, bronze, and silver, not yet read. This is a gift from Surf Blue. Shout him out. Gift from my son. Gift from my daughter. So I got that black Batmobile, and here's the blue one right here. Let's go up there. Books that I'm reading, I just pulled out yesterday. This one I bought, just got these I bought, but this one I pulled out to read. Here's Prize Pack for the Library 88. I'm sorry I haven't got that bound up yet. I probably will by the time this gets out. And then the stuff I'm reading, getting in the Halloween theme. And I just got this in. High grade copy of that. Last issue. Adam Hughes, Frankenstein monster. This is the one I got from the shop. This is an scarce book. This is the issue out of the whole run that's the hardest to get. And I looked it up in my Gerber guides over there, and it's a Gerber 6. Just got that one in. Got it back finally. I sold it when I had COVID for the first time. And then this is stuff that I'm going to read. Trades with Jamie. Some Golden Age in here. Atlas. So yeah, my props. I like to show this stuff in backdrops. So. Okay, over here we have foreign boxes, all foreign comics. This is my magazines right here. Got some stuff here. Some video games I haven't opened yet. Parchment paper. Back issue magazines. This was a pile of pre-codes that I was going to shoot another video for. Or no, this goes back up on the wall or something. I don't remember. And I got some books in here. I forget why these are here. I think I pulled these out to read, and then I'm giving them away. And then I'm going to rebag this one and this one in smaller bags, I think. AOK's from Jessie Lynch. Of course, Heavy Metal, first appearance of her. And yeah, it's my Batman shelf. Really cool cover. League of Assassins. Golden Age. Star Spangled. I read this really fun book. Frank Miller, Batman. Obviously, you got your Todd McFarlane here. It's a newsstand copy, and it's like a high grade. Boy, that book keeps going up in price. Some Golden Age Batman. Winter cover. And then I showed that one. Yeah, this book, I can't believe I got it. It's such a nice copy. Captain Marvel with the only Steamboat Willie cover. Shadow Shark cover. Some WoW. Atlas. Green Hornet. Centaur. And then, of course, you got some Kirby over there. 2 Kirbys. And some Joe and Simon and Jack Kirby's. Christmas books I put up there. You got Second Mary Marvel with the Santa Claus cover. Extremely scarce EC Tiny Tots Christmas cover with Santa Claus. Sheena, Triple Threat, that's the Lost Charlton comic book. Then you got Schomburg Shark cover, I got 2 of those. And then Green Lantern Delivers the Mail. Early 1938 crack comics. Nice high grade Whiz comics with skulls. See the skulls over there. 4 Favorites, that's a Nazi sub. Mary Marvel, Super Snipe. The Funnies, 1938 Tip Top with Batman. A couple of popular, Black Hood. Some more WoWs, some early WoWs. Macro Boy, another early Green Hornet comic book right there with Bondage. And then Harry Chesler comic book. Here we got some toys on the shelf. My daughter made that for me. Ray guns. Man Bat. Venom. And I show that Batmobile. We got another ray gun here. And then here we have more Golden Age. So this is Golden Age, Golden Age, Golden Age, Golden Age. Golden Age, that's the Christmas box. Gold Key. And then this is a Golden Age. This is Pre-Code Horror. These are all #1 issues. Mostly Marvel, Copper, and late bronze. our bronze and just copper, and a few #1 DCs. But so I put them all together so I can like do videos in the future. So all this is unread silver, copper, and Bronze Age comics that I haven't read yet. American flag. So here's the modern shelf up here. And then you got a German, McFarlane, Spider-Man, Ghost in the Shell #1. First Dylan Brock, I think I was back there. Judge Dredd, just a real sexy cover. And Blade #1. This was a gift from Charlotte Caldwell. I found that in a $3 bin. It's high grade. I picked up that Stevens recently. I picked up this book recently. Never seen it before. It's high grade. Black and White Magic. And this is a newsstand right here. Found that. It's #1. And the $3 bin. That's like a $200 comic. Let's see what's behind here. I found 3 of these. I had one for years, and then I found 2 more. And this 2 newsstands. And matter of fact, one of them I'm giving away to the library. And this, that's a newsstand. And his prize pack for the live show. If you're not familiar with the channel, if you tune into live streams, I always give away a killer package of books. So we got some more Dave Stevens. We got Adam Hughes. We got Adam Hughes. I just found this one this year, the Silver Claws. I have the Gold Claws already. And this is a reprint from, I can't remember what, but it is a high grade gold gold ink. Found it at a flea market for like $3. And then shout out to, I forget who drew that for me from Instagram. Oh man, that's not cool. Can't remember his name. Great killer book though. Love it. And then Clayton Crane, Venom with the gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet. Sorry, I got my thumb and my fingers in there. So here's a lot of this. I put all this new stuff up here recently for Halloween. Journey into Mystery 12, early issue. Canadian White. Nice sparkler shark cover. Got that at the flea market for $10. Early House of Mystery in high grade. Of course, early. Got that from my friend Kirk, who died from COVID, which was so sad. And the Christmas cover, this one's cool because it has this. Buck Rogers. I thought that was cool. I never saw that before I got it. Obviously, Joe Doolin. Timely. Target. Cool Crime. Oh yeah, I should put that on the wall. Picked up that Silver Surfer a couple months ago. Schomburg, some more Schomburg right there. Black Cat #2. It's $100 on my comic shop, and it was funny because a couple weeks later they had one a little lesser grade for $300. My comic shop is really funny. And then we have, I think it has a Danish copy. First Death Dealer. And then we have second appearance of Wolverine, First Guardians and Marvel Presents, 30-cent variant. So I do have keys. I'm not opposed to having keys. Just Golden Age is more, it turns me on more than the key part. But I love this book. I got 2 of them. It's a great cover, great story, great art. First Solo Moon Knight. I got 2 of these. The second one just recently. What If Wolverine Had Killed the Hulk? I had a couple of these. I gave one to my grandson. Found them up the road at the antique store. Another Starlin issue. First Barry Smith. I forget what it is. It's that guy right there. First time Morbius meets Blade. Just a Killer Steranko Western issue, #1. I saw that cover. I don't know how I saw it somewhere, and when I saw it, I had to have it. So I ended up going on eBay, and I found a lot of #1 Marvel Westerns. There was like 6 of them. The guy sold them all for $40, and this was in there. And he even sent me a note with it. Said, I just read all these before I sent them out, and you're getting a great deal. And it was a great deal. That's a killer book. Killer cover. Obviously, the first Legion of Monsters, first Origin of Black Suit, Night Nurse, first Night Nurse. Man, I found that for $40. I got it in a trade. I traded off 10 long boxes of modern comics that I had collected over the last couple of years. And that was one of the things I got. Man thing. So yeah, I got rid of, around January of this year, I got rid of 10 long boxes of everything from 1990 forward. With exception, of course, I kept some stuff, but 99% of it was from 1990. I don't like modern books. I wanted to get them out of my collection. It was stuff I was going to read, but I have so much to read. I figured, you know what? I don't like modern books. My DNA can't mix with the paper fibers, and I'm going to keep saying that. And just the glossy paper and everything about them I just don't like. And I'm not saying there's not exceptions. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong if you collect them. I just don't like them. Got 2 of those bad boys. Just read this. The Frank Bolt art in here is so good. As soon as I opened the first splash page, I was like, whoa, I know I'm in for something good. The art was just outstanding. And I like to pick up the action issues or Superman issues where he's either being struck by a bullet or a weapon or explosion or something like that. And then shout out to Silver and Bronze, Tennessee Joe. He sent this listing to me. It's incomplete, but it's a Canadian copy. And it's missing centerfold, but this thing, look how beautiful it is. And these Women Outlaws are really tough books to get. They're expensive. So I haven't found the whole run, but I got 3 issues so far. And the last 2 are the most scarce. Or no, the last 3 of the 6. And that's #4. Funny Man by Jerry Siegel, Joe Shuster. Schomburg, Starling Comics. Joe Doolin. Again, an early issue of Smash with Bozo the Clown. You know I love my war stamps and war bond covers. And it's a nice copy. I actually soaked that cover. And I found that on eBay for $20. This is a Fawcett did the first 5 issues, and this is the last one. And then Charlton started taking over the title. Second to last issue, I just showed you the last issue. All American. I took this baby apart, put it together, cleaned it. Rocket Comics, one shot. Some Blue Beetle. I just don't like that cover. It goes for money, but I don't like that cover. I think it's so ugly. Matter of fact, there's a couple ugly covers in this run, and I actually had another one, a Golden Age 1945, that I just didn't like the cover. And I okayed it to Charla Codwell, Steve, I Love Disney, his wife. I sent her an okay because she paid for me to go to Ohio, put me in a hotel, and paid for my plane ticket so I could hang out with her husband. So I sent her a nice okay. I told her I was going to send her an okay that her husband would be jealous of. Oh yeah, my robot. I love my robot. Let's excuse me, I'm still getting over this. Whatever it is. Probably like, what is he doing with that? If you have not read this title, it is so good. The guy that writes it, it's a true story about his life. How he befriended this teacher of his and they had adventures together. This book, I've been trying to find another copy ever since I found this. Even the first issue and this is the second issue. The first issue had Nutty Comics, and then they changed to Nutty Life, and then the third issue had a different title. But this book is extremely scarce, and I found it on my comic shop, missing centerfold. Nutty Life with the look at the wolf. I know I'm weird. I like to find second copies, third copies. So I got all my more Overstreets, some Phantom, Harvey, Hits, Teen Life. This is cool. The Voice. He's invisible. The Invisible Detective. What is this? I don't even have the year on here. Okay, so we got some Daredevil, some more Joe Doolin, Skull cover. This I just got. Took it apart. Put it back together. Hitler cover. And there's Funny Man #1. Shout out to my friend, Captain Strangelove. I couldn't believe he sent me that. It's a prize in my collection. Top 10 book in my collection. Another Wow. Black Fury. And then, of course, Taffy, if you know that issue. It's really, everybody wants that one. And actually, I found the highest grade raw copy I've ever seen so far. So, sometimes when you're blessed, you're blessed. This is missing 2 centerfolds, but it's got reproduction centerfolds in it. I've always wanted just one copy of More Fun with the big trade dress and the superheroes. And so I'm satisfied. I'd hope to get a Spectre one someday, but those are expensive. They're in the thousands of dollars. Nice copy of that Blue Beetle. And there's some DC books. I just picked up a second copy of that, which if you, I think it's in here, and I think I'm giving it away. Or maybe not, I don't know. So we got Booster Gold #1, first Shazam #1, Dobie Gillis, just a nice, beautiful Good Girl cover. First appearance here of Miss Liberty. Jack Kirby cover on Unexpected. And then Forever People #1, Bob Hope, sexy cover. Oh, I need to put a book in here. Looks like there's a book that I took out. First appearance of Power Girl. Just a cool issue, a high-grade copy of A Weird War, and then obviously, I don't know if we can see that. That's a Golden Age Adventure Comics. I gotta put that in there now. So I found this at a flea market for, and I recognize the writer. He does Captain Canuck. But I showed this, and then Roger Matterog said, wow, this is an extremely scarce one. Everybody's looking for this. So I haven't read it yet. Got it in 2022, paid $3 for it. It's this cool sci-fi magazine. So then we have more big books here. Soak that cover. It ended up, I think it ended up splitting all the way, but it's really clean. Found that for $20 on eBay. This is a Schomburg and a Schomburg. Shout out to Jerry the Jitterbug, who conserved that book for me. It was completely brittle. It was, every wrap was split. I've always wanted a Captain Arrow comics, and the seller sent me an unbelievable offer on it, even though it was all mangled, and I took it, and Jerry said, send me some books, and I said, I'm gonna send you one, and it's gonna be your opus. And he's like, I told him all about it. He's like, send it. So he did a tremendous job on that, putting it back together for me. So this is secret contest books. These are giveaways for anything, secret contest, subscriber, live stream. This is stuff that's going out to people for AOKs. I'm building up their piles. Shout out to Nostalgic Comics 365, I think his channel is. But he sent me that. I seen it in his in his video, and I said, man, that's a cool book. And I ended up showing it at my house. Like, Dave is so awesome. I talk to him all the time. Another scarce book. This has Matt Baker art interiors. I don't think he did the cover. No, it's Bernard Bailey. Lady Luck. Shout out again to Silver Box. I forgot to say his channel's name. Tennessee Joe. Black Box, Silver, and Bronze. He sent me that in A-OK. Schomburg. This one's a really cool cover. I've been trying to find a second one in a decent price. And when I see them in decent prices, they're much lower grade. I just put this up here. What is this? This is I don't know, I broke this out. Captain Adam's new costume, Beetle. Story in the background by Steve Ditko. 6.5. Haunted Love, #1. We got somebody at the door. Are you wanting to come in? Oh, he's in my room. He's wanting to get out. What are you doing in there? My press. I got a book in here right now that I just bought. Let's take it out. Anyways, look at this Gil Kane cover. Tower Comics. Oh, I love it. I love when he does his lizards or scales on creatures. Phantom first issue by King. Anyways, we're going to take this out of here. Let's get some light on it. I got this at Bin Spot for $6. It's a warehouse where they have Amazon returns, and that's a $50 steamer, and they have everything for $6. And then the price goes down every day. The next day it's $5, then it's $4. Yeah, I just bought this. Oh yeah, it came out nice. This thing was all dog-eared right here. I dry cleaned it. And now I pressed it. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I am very happy with that. So let's take it out of here. Put it over here. We're running. My camera says it has 40 minutes worth of space to make a video, so these are the dollar books I got. I made a deal on 100 Dells. My LCS owner, he was selling them for 5 to 10, 15, but they weren't selling. And he put them in the back room, and I said, "Where are those at?" And he brought it. I said, "They're in the back room. I needed the box." And when he pulled them out, I said, "I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1 a piece for every one of them." So he took it. I guess we're not going to make the whole video. We'll have to probably do a third installment on this. But another Jerry the Jitterbugs first book he did on YouTube. So very privileged to own that. Metarogs, it was his book. He said, I was driving, he goes, "I'm not attached to that if you want to trade." I almost went off the road. So I gave him a stack probably of books, probably almost similar to this whole box. Stuff that he needed to complete runs. And it's in my collection. That's a #1 book in my collection. #1, #2. This is, I believe, #3. I have some more other books that are in the top 5 from A-OKs. Some from Jesse Simon Comics. Found this at my LCS. The highest grade I've ever seen on that book. This is extremely scarce. Good girl. I think it's the last issue too. And I took the cover off and soaked it, and it looks so nice. I just got this in. What did I pay for that? Less than $25 for that. take it. This is another extremely scarce book. The Junie Proms. Any of you can find these, they're all scarce. I've been looking for another copy for years. The Girl from Uncle. Just a nice copy of that. Sugar and Spike. Alan was showing these, Comic Collector Geek. And so I started looking for them. I finally found one. This thing, I don't know what happened. They poured something up here, and it's like really brittle up here. So the thing is, you can, if you touch it, it'll flake apart. Oh, and I want to shout out my brother Kevin Taylor, Trophy Comics. He sent me this nice copy of Daring Adventures, all with a Joe Simon cover and all reprints of the Phantom Lady. Check out his channel. And the Magic Comics, I'm trying to collect the early ones that have Mandrake on the cover. There's 22 of them, and I think I have 10 or something like that. High grade copy, Rocket Kelly, #2 Wiz. You know, I love my war stamp. This one I just got to. War Romances, what did I pay for that? $25. So you can see why I'm cheap. $30 is my price point on Golden Age. And you're probably saying, dang, Nighttiger, I want to find Golden Age for $30. You can do it. The thing is, you got to be looking constantly every single day. You got to be looking at new listings. That's the only way you're going to find the good stuff. Go to my comic shop, new listings. Go to eBay, new listings, Golden Age. Go through every year from 1940 up. And you're going to find some good stuff. So we're going to end it in 4 minutes. This is my Good Girl Crime cover, crime issue wall. So a lot of good stuff up there, a lot of high grade books. That Undercover Girl right there was another A-OK for my buddy Joe. Black Box, Silver, and Bronze. That Murder Incorporated is an extremely scarce book. Last issue, bondage cover. Got it for $15 off eBay. Like I said, do your due diligence, do your work. You can find it. Now, the police crime cases are expensive. With Good Girl, I paid $100 for that. That Crown Comics, I don't know what I paid for that. And I've never seen anyone else own one. It's #1. Matt Baker cover. It's a horror cover, Good Girl cover, and it's so scarce. Another Crimes by Women. And Wally Wood cover on that one right there. Prince from Simon Comics. And we're going to end it here, and I'll do a really short video on the rest of the... Well, you know what? Let's finish it in a couple minutes. Coloring book, Not Touched. Treasury of King Kong. Charlie's Angels poster book, #1. There's all my slabs right here. Golden Spy Smasher. All these are going to be broken out at some point. Then here I just have my hardcover books, and then video games, DVDs, paperbacks. Matt Baker just got that one in. My Big Little books. And then more hardcovers. Another slab. Some scarce books here. These are large features from the 30s. That's from Dominican Republic. It has DC and Marvel characters in the package. Original art behind it. And original art over here. And that pretty much wraps it up, people. I just got all my bags and boards. All this is non-red, silver, bronze, and copper. I just got this. Supplies, iron, blow dryer for working on books, electronics and stuff like that in here. I got some drawing pads down there. So yeah, my supplies, my art supplies right here. So that's my comic room. Hope you enjoyed this 2-part series. It's my haven. It's my therapy. I've got my Xbox right there. And my gumball machine.